Hello there everybody, Sam Strange here, welcome back to the Railway, and I've got a bit of a surprise for you today. It's a video that I've been planning for a long time, and I've had to keep a lot of secrets for this one, and I've had to hide a lot of logos so that all of you beady-eyed people that don't spot them. But today there's going to be loads of new faces on the Railway, and you can see some of them just here. And of course it is going to be a big Thomas and Friends running session, so loads of different Thomas characters to show you today. There is absolutely loads. So let's get on then with the first three, and it's going to be everybody's favourites. So here comes the first engine right now, and this of course is Gordon the big blue engine, and just look how splendid he looks there with his passenger train. He's got lots of passenger coaches there, which should look absolutely fantastic with him, and you can just tell by his face how happy he is to be here. Now Gordon, no showing off today, okay, and no being nasty to the other engines. We're just going to have a nice running session. Okay, on the middle line then, here comes the next engine right now, and he's got the flying Kipper today, so yep, you guessed it, it is Henry. There he is, and yes, that is the flying Kipper. Some of those boxcars aren't really for fish, but a lot of them are, so hopefully that will be nice. And on the inside line we have a very splendid engine. He's in a very lovely shade of red, so see if you can guess who that is. And obviously, here he comes now, it is James, the red engine, and he's the one we've really got to worry about when it comes to showing off, isn't it? But no, there's James, and what better to go with a splendid red engine than some splendid red coaches, so hopefully you'll enjoy seeing those. But for now then, let's get Gordon, Henry and James off around the layout, and I'll show you them as they go. So here we go then, let's get Gordon going first. Off you go, Gordon, see you in a little while. And there goes Henry. And last but not least, James, who's probably going to try and catch up with them now because he'll be desperate to beat them, won't he? Okay, let's do it then. And here they come now, three gigantic tender engines, and they're all thundering up Gordon's hill here. True to his form, James has overtaken the other two, but as you can see, Gordon and Henry are being much more sensible than James. Oh, and Gordon was almost trying to stop at the station there. See, that's why it's called Gordon's Hill, because he struggles a little bit to get up there. Whoa, well there goes James, well in the lead there, and if we turn around you might just see the others catching up. And look at that flying Kipper, it really is flying, isn't it? There it goes. Here's James, look at that daft look on his face. Would you like a train ride? Alright, let's do that then. There we go. It's almost like they're friends, isn't it? Going alongside each other there. There they go. Well, that was great fun. I'm going to put these into a siding now, and then we'll move on and I'll show you the next three engines. And there are some big surprises on the way. There we are then with the first three engines, and they're going to have quite the lovely time now, because where they're sat means that they can see all of their other friends coming past on these tracks here when they get going. So let's go and do that then. Let me show you the next three engines from Thomas and Friends that I'm going to be showing today. Okay, let's do it. And the next three engines are all really good friends, and I think I've got to introduce you to these because I've never shown these before. So the engine in the middle is the one that's going out first, and he is Duck, of course, from the Great Western Railway. And then, of course, the two black engines either side of Duck. I'm not going to tell you what their names are yet. Hopefully you can't read them, and you can let me know in the comments what they're called. I'm sure everybody knows, but have a guess anyway. Okay, well the turntable doesn't actually have to move to get Duck out of there, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get Duck to reverse out and I'll show you what he's going to be pulling. Okay then, come on Duck, off we go. Here he comes anyway, look how careful he's being over those points. Good old Duck, and I can't hear him quacking either, so that's a good thing. Okay, let's get these points changed then. And it's that one there and that one there. And here he comes now. Go on, duck. Steady on, lad. Okay, that's good, that's good, that's good. That's as far as you need to go. Right, swap these points back and open these. And let's start him up then. Oops, forward you go, duck, forward you go. And before I get him to couple up to the coaches, I'll show you what he's pulling. He's got 3 Great Western coaches, because of course Duck is a Great Western loco. And on the end I've just thrown on Toad there so that you can see him. Okay, anyway, come on then, Duck. Let's go and couple to those coaches. Steady on now. Okay, I think he's got them. Oh no, he hasn't. Go on, Duck. Oh, silly old Duck. Come on. Okay, that's better. It wasn't actually Duck's fault, it was my fault for making him couple on a curve, so that was my fault. Anyway, let's go then, Duck. Forward you come. Show everybody your coaches. There we go. Perfect. Well done, Duck. Okay, well, back to Duck in a second then, but first we've got to get those twins out, haven't we? Well, did you guess them then? Well, I guess I'll have to reveal it now. It's Donald and Douglas, of course, the Scottish twins, number 9 and number 10. Let's get Donald out first then, but obviously I need to move the turntable, so let me just do that. There we go, and let's get Donald, I think that one's Donald, onto the turntable. Forward you come then, Donald. There we go, and we actually want Donald to be facing forwards, so Donald is going to go all the way around for you. There we go, absolutely perfect. Okay, let's bring Donald off the turntable now then. There he goes, and I'll show you what he's going to be pulling. And here he comes now, of course. I'm going to need to move the camera very quickly, there we are. And stop him just past these points. There you go, well done, Donald. Oh, and I can't reach that other point. Hang on, hang on. There we go, hand of God once again. Okay, let's send Donald into reverse and set him onto the middle line. There we go. And here you can see we have 2 twin trains for 2 twin engines. So Donald is about to couple up to the one at the front here, and then later on when Douglas comes out, he's going to couple up to the one just behind there. So yeah, that should be good. The trains are twins, but there is one difference, so see if you can spot that later on. But for now then, let's get good old Douglas out from his little siding on the turntable. Okay, there's Douglas then, and he's looking a little bit panicked, isn't he? I think it's because he's not too near to Donald, so we'll have to rectify that. Let's get that turntable turning again then. I hope I've got it the right way. Yes, I have. Okay, that's good. Right then, Douglas, let me sort you out. I've just got to turn this knob. There we go. And now Douglas should be able to run onto the turntable. So let's see if he's going the right way. Yes, he is. And very nice, Douglas, well done. Let's turn the turntable again then. That's it then, I think he's where we need him to be, so let me change his direction and send him off the turntable. There you go, you can see him coming just in the background there. Just needs to get out of his siding. There we go, I'll change the points. There you go, Douglas, and let's send him back to his little set of wagons. See you in a minute, Douglas. And steady. Whoa. I think he's just excited to be with his twin again, isn't he? Let me move the camera a little bit. Well, there they are then. That is the Scottish twins, number 9 and 10, Donald and Douglas, with their trains, and we're going to get those running straight away. So don't forget to see if you can spot the difference between the 2 consists. And here we go, Donald and Douglas. Alright, Douglas first then, here he goes, and he's going backwards, silly Douglas, forwards, that's better, and of course Donald. And Donald is a little bit more sensible than Douglas, because he's gone forwards. Okay, so we really want to make this Donald, Duck and Douglas, don't we? Or Douglas, Donald and Duck, I don't know, goodness knows. Let's get Duck started then, here he goes with his great Western coaches, there he goes. And let's have a quick session with these chaps then. I hope you enjoy seeing them. Well, I thought the twins liked to stay together, but it seems like Douglas has decided to run away from Donald. But Donald's not bothered, he's just sort of trundling on. I don't know. They are daft, aren't they? I've heard they're a little bit mischievous though, so maybe that's it. Maybe they're just sort of messing around. They look pretty happy though. There he comes. And where's his poor old brother? Here he is. Still smiling though, so we're okay. I think we're okay. Oh dear, I think he's got one of his wagons off. Oh, that's not very good. There we go, I've put them just about back together again for you, but it seems old, is it Donald or Douglas on the outside line? I can't remember now. But there you go, there's a little shot, maybe you can spot the difference between the two trains. There they go. Let's not forget Duck. Here we go, here's a nice shot of Duck just coming past. Okay, lovely. Right, let me take these off then and we'll move on, shall we? Okay, on his way to see you next then we have Percy, and he's got his operating mail coach and hopefully he'll be able to pick up that parcel. Yes, very good. And then on the middle line it wouldn't be a Thomas running session without seeing the man himself. So here he comes now, Thomas, with Annie and Clarabelle looking absolutely superb there. There he goes, good old Thomas. And then on the inside line we have a loco I've never run before for you, and this one is Emily. Let me just stop her there so that you can see her. There we are, there she is, that is Emily, and as you can see she's got some of those short coaches. So let's get Emily started again, and here we go. Oh, go on Emily, you can do it. Oh, it's a struggle, let me help her. There you go Emily, little bit of a helping hand for you. Oh, maybe she's got too many wagons, I mean coaches, whatever. No, she's okay. Okay, enjoy these three running then. Let's watch Percy try and drop his mail coach then. His mail coach? No, just his mail bag. And he nearly managed it, it just fell on the floor. So Percy will never know, you see, yeah, just do that. And yeah, well done Percy, that worked absolutely perfectly. See, just pretend, I don't mind. And there's Thomas. See, the good thing is the characters don't watch these videos, so you can say what you like about them. There goes Percy then, carrying his mail as always. And there's Emily at the bottom. And Thomas is going particularly quickly today. I think he's very eager to show off, isn't he? But don't worry Thomas, everybody still loves seeing you, don't worry about that. Emily really knows her stuff. Look at that. She must be very interesting when she's pulling a train of passengers. I bet the passengers like her. And here is Percy. Hang on, there he is. Good old Percy. Look at him go. He just loves a chance to deliver his mail, doesn't he? There goes Emily and Thomas together. Emily always runs nice and slowly, which is lovely to see. Well, there's loads and loads more to see, so I'm going to have to stop these here. Emily stopped all by herself. There we go, good Emily. And Percy is on his way now just to pick up another one of those mail bags, so let's have a look. Go on Percy, make this your best effort. Just pick up your last one. There we go, well done Percy. And Percy's gone off to deliver that, of course, because we don't want to make him late. But here comes Thomas, so I'm just going to bring him to a stop there. Okay, I'll pop these into the sidings then, and then we'll move on, shall we? Well, there we have it then. There are the first 9 characters, and I heard quite a lot of conversation coming from over here just before I put the camera on. So I think they're all very excited to see who's coming next. So let's get on to it then, a little bit of diesel action. And we're also going to be seeing a blue number 2. And back to the turntable then for these 3, and you can see what I meant now by the blue number 2. Of course it's Edward. Some people might have thought I meant a blue poo or something like that. But yeah, we'll get Edward out of there first then, so let me just get that turntable to come towards him. There we go, that should be good for Edward, and I just need to set this to number 2. There we go, and that's quite ironic, isn't it? Because that's his running number. So anyway, here we go then. Here goes Edward onto the turntable. There we go, very well done Edward. Okay, and let's get him back then to the starting position. There we go, and take him off the turntable. There he goes. Okay, Edward's on his way. Let me just open these points for him so that he can come through. There he goes, fantastic. Stop him before he gets to those wagons, and then I'm going to swap these points here so that he can go right on into the inside line. So let's see if we're going the right way. There we go, and as soon as he gets through there I can shut the points, and I'll show you what he's about to be coupling to. And you can just about see the front one here. It's one of those lovely southern coaches. I don't think I've run those before yet. But anyway, here we go. Let me get him to couple up to those. Oh, I'm going to need to help. Oh dear. Okay, I think we're okay there. Just make sure. Yep, I think we're okay. Is he ready to go? Yes, he is. Okay, I'll take him out of shot then, and let's go and deal with the diesels that I was talking about. There they are then, Harry and Bert, looking fantastic. Harry on the right there with his face, that's the one I made, and Bert on the left with the backman face, which looks absolutely fantastic. Okay, so I'm going to get Harry out first then, and I'll show you what he's going to be coupling up to. Time to turn the turntable back again then. There we go, and let's get him onto the turntable. Brilliant. And I'm going to turn him all the way around because I want him to be backing out of the turntable. So, yep, let's just do that. Brilliant. There we go. That's where we want him to be. Let's back him off then, and I'll show you what he's going to be coupling up to. There he goes then. Harry from the Steelworks, I think. Going over the points very carefully. There he goes, just changing the points there, and I'll show you what he's going to be coupling up to. There you go, you can see them there, just some nice open wagons there, which probably the steel would have been carried around in. So let me just pull that forward there, and you can see on the outer line, actually, you can see the troublesome trucks there, and of course they're waiting for Iron Bert once he gets out. So let me go and get Bert for you then, and we'll see how he runs, shall we? Right then, time to see what Bert is made of then. There he is, just waiting on the side of the turntable. He's a bit nervous about using the turntable because he likes to be in control all the time, but not to worry, he's going to have to go on there anyway. So here he goes, here's Iron Bert, just stepping onto the turntable for us. There we go, he's on, and let's flip him round then, all the way around. Okay, stop that there then, he's right where he needs to be, so let's back him off, and he'll go and couple to the troublesome trucks. Off he goes. There he goes then, Iron Bert from the Steelworks, coupling up to the troublesome trucks. I'm hoping they're not going to be too troublesome today, but you never know. Oh well, let's get them started then. Let's get Bert started first. There he goes, and let's let Harry follow him. Harry's actually got a big challenge today because he's got loads and loads and loads and loads of wagons. So yes, quite a tricky job for old Harry, but hopefully he'll be okay. Speed him up a little bit. Okay, and let's get Edward started as well then. And there he is, looking absolutely fantastic with his express coaches. So let's get him started again then, if he's going forwards. Yes, he is. There we go. Okay, enjoy this little running session with them then. I think Bert's coming first. Yep, there he is, with the troublesome trucks. Let's get a look at those troublesome trucks. Oh, very troublesome. And here comes Harry, of course. There we go, looking absolutely fantastic. And there goes Edward again. The blue number 2, that could be his nickname from me, if you want. I don't know, we'll have to find out. He doesn't seem too bothered by it though, does he? Let's do a run by all the others, shall we? There we go. You can tell he's desperate to join in. And Harry is as well. Oh, there he is. Desperate to be in on the action. And Edward too, let's not forget Edward. I think Edward's feeling a bit left out because all the other big tender engines are all having fun in the sidings and he's still got to run, but that's okay. He doesn't mind a bit of work. Well, I'm sure he doesn't anyway. Yep, looking good so far anyway. There we go, there's my attempt at an Harry. So he looks good, he slips into character very easily, does that OH Shunter. Perfect. Well, that was good anyway. Nice to see some characters that were diesels. I think though we'll finish off with some more steamers, so I'm going to pop these into the sidings and you'll see them again at the end, so stick around for that. And there's that Bullman again. I try not to mention him normally, but he's just given me no choice now. Anyway then, yes, I'll take these off and I'll pop back in a second with the last 3 engines of the day for you. Some yellow engines on the way next, and it's Bill and Ben, of course. So there they are, there's Bill and Ben. Hopefully you can see them there in the shot. They're from the quarry, I think, aren't they? So they have got lots of ocean stone wagons there, as you can see. And even one of them, I think it's Ben, who's got the Sodor utility van at the back as well. So that is pretty nice. Anyway, let's get these two up and running then, shall we? Here we go then, let's give them a little bit of juice. Here go Bill and Ben. Let's try and keep them together, shall I? There we go. Brilliant. Okay, let me show you who else is going to be running with them then. And it's another bonus engine, which is, of course, Stephen. Whoa, he's going very, very quick. So there he is. As you can see, he's got not a very good face on him, but he's got a face on him nonetheless. So he's ready to go. Here we go then, let's get Stephen started. There's Stephen, looking a little bit funny, but he's okay, you know, just for a bonus. And here comes Bill and Ben. Got a bit of a gap between them now, but they're still sort of roughly together, aren't they? Looking great as they go. I love the colour of those, they're just brilliant, aren't they? And this one looks a little bit strange with the Sodor utility van at the back, but I thought I had to show it. So there it is. There you go. I think that one's Ben, isn't it? No, that one was Bill, I'm sorry. Stephen, and that one's Ben. There we go. I like the look of them with the wagons, actually. I think that's great. There we go. Where's the other little yellow chap? There he is. Fantastic. And there goes Stephen. Still going quite fast. But he's only at about a quarter speed there, so yeah, you can imagine how quickly he can go. But I don't like to do that because he's quite old and quite precious, so yeah, just keep him going as slow as he's happy to go. Come on then, where are you, Ben? Or Bill? I still don't know. I've got a very bad memory. But there he is, whoever he is. Brilliant. Okay, well I think it's about time to stop these then. Especially Stephen, because he's tiring himself out on this hot day. So I'll put them all together in the sidings then, and I will show you them all together. Alright folks, I'll do that. Well, there they are then, Thomas and his friends all together at last. And I'm going to go through them all in a second. But yeah, I've really enjoyed that. I hope you have as well. It's just been great to get them all going together at long last, hasn't it? Okay, let's go through them then. At the back there, we've got the Troublesome Trucks looking brilliant together, as well as Annie and Clarabelle. And then we have James. Oh, I'm going to embarrass myself when I get these wrong. Henry, Gordon, Emily at the back there. Then you've got Edward right at the back. Thomas, Percy, Donald and Douglas, and sorry, not Percy, I saw green and almost said Percy. No, that one's Duck. And then you've got Bert, Iron Bert at the front there, then Harry, and then Bill and Ben, and of course Stephen at the back. So that is my collection of Thomas and Friends, just as it is for the time being. I might do another one of these one day if I get some more, but for now that is the lot. So thank you very much for watching. Of course now I've got to get on to reviewing some of these characters now that I've revealed them. But yep, that's it. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please feel free to leave the video a like or even a comment. And also don't forget to check out the Facebook and Twitter pages, which are at facebook.com/samstrains and twitter.com/samstrains. Finally, of course, now I do locomotive servicing, and I know I said do, but if you'd like me to have a look at any of your locomotives, I'm very happy to do that now, you know, to repair them and service them, not just to look at them, of course. But yeah, you can contact me on samstrains@outlook.com if you like, and I will do that. But for now, folks, once again, thank you very much for watching, once again, and I will see you next time. Cheers, everybody.